Hi guys, it's Ona and Giblets and two new friends. Today's Sunday, June 27th. Yeah, it's the 27th. I just got home from the greenhouse. I found a couple of caterpillars. We decided, what do you think, Jeb? We decided to call them Venus and Mars because this one, Venus, is going from one plant to another, moving into Leo there. And Mars is already sitting there in this pile. So we're going to make it real simple this year. They're the only two I found, and they were outside, and I was a little worried, I gotta say. I've not seen any butterflies, and I have not seen a whole lot of bees. But I talked to the bee lady at the farmer's market yesterday, and she said she's swarming. She's swarming. Box on top of box, bee products everywhere. So that's a really good sign. Couple of stories. I want to pull cards on the caterpillars. Is that weird? Is that weird, Giblets? He's a little concerned because he's been banished from my daughter's room. She has a couple of friends over, and he's in everybody's space. He doesn't have any respect for anybody's space, so he wants to come here and cry. So, couple things, couple stories. Since Neptune has gone retrograde, some weird shit has happened. Friday, I went to the Middle Eastern store to pick up some things that a friend asked for, and it smelled like blood in there. It tasted like blood. It smelled like blood. My daughter was with me. We grabbed what we needed to. I looked at her and I'm like, we need to get out of here now, right? That look, like, we had our masks on. I'm like, she's like, yeah, let's go. And we got in the car and I said, I'm awfully sorry. I'm guessing they just butchered something, or they're butchering today. I don't know what's going on, but I've never smelled, it's never smelled like that in there. And she's like, it smells like it always smells. It's no big deal. I said, no, I smell blood, kiddo. I smelled it, I taste it, and I need air. And she's like, no, it always smells like that in there. I'm like, whatever. About 4 hours later, we learned somebody was stabbed across the street, directly across the street from this store, in front of the Wendy's. They caught the guy that stabbed this person in the parking lot, and he actually died. So when I learned that, and when I learned about this Wendy's thing in the neighborhood, I got that smell and that taste back, and I told my daughter, I'm like, you're the only one that knows what I smelled and tasted when I was in that store across the street from where this stabbing happened. And she's like, yeah, that's kind of how it is around here. Yesterday, right across the street from me, I don't know, oh, you can't see through the glass above the door, there's an auto body shop, and there's always accidents in front of it, and it's kind of funny because it's an auto body shop, and that's kind of sad. And I'm always like, gosh, there's like a vortex down this street because people crash into each other all the time, right? Yesterday, the roof caved in. The roof caved in all over the sidewalk. And I looked out, I didn't hear it, I didn't smell it, I didn't know anything, like nothing, right? And I go out the front door and I see this, and the police start coming and stuff, but I'm like, why didn't I smell that? Why didn't I taste this coming? I know I'm feeling chest pain. I'm worried somebody might be hurt inside there. I know they were open. And it was just nothing. And my daughter walked home, and I told her about it. I said, I didn't smell or see, hear nothing. I just saw it. And when I looked out the window, I thought, oh my gosh, what happened? She said, well, maybe you didn't smell anything because nobody actually got hurt. She said nobody got hurt. So maybe it didn't, you didn't get the signal. I'm like, you know what? There might be something to that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So the other thing is I got a little cocky, and I still am. I swear I'm going to be like this now. We got some really, really bad storms, and that's probably why the roof caved in that building across the street. Just flooding, the geysers, the sewers were geysers in the middle of like Lincoln Square yesterday. I mean, we just got a deluge, and it was overloading the sewer system, right? The streets were just bubbling. And this whole tornado warning thing goes out, right? Everybody in the neighborhood Facebook page, everyone's worried about a tornado, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't smell it. I don't smell it. I smelled it on Sunday. I didn't know what it was. I figured out what it was yesterday. I'm like, no, I don't smell a tornado. I don't think we're going to have one. And we didn't. Nothing that touched down. We had a lot of damage. But I thought, I wonder if this tornado thing it really can really smell them ahead of time. I don't know. Anyway, today, rant on a Sunday, right? I found these two catters you could see the one really well, but the other one, he's back there. And we actually have trays and trays of curly parsley and nothing this year. And I saw these two. I'm like, oh, all right, I'll take them home. So we're going to put them in the habitat. We're going to call them Venus and Mars. And we're going to pull some cards on them right now. You want to sit on my lap, big dog? I think you can. He just stares at the stairs. Oh, now he's going to go up there and see if she'll let him in the room. Ain't going to happen, buddy. Ain't happening. All right, so let's say this big one that you see right here, we're going to call that one Mars. All right, so let's just do 3 cards. They're very big this year. They're not small like they usually are, and I do want to get them outside. 8 of Cups. Yeah, I just took him away from his space at the garden center, where you probably would not have been as safe as here, okay? Then we get 4 of Swords. So right now he's kind of not eating, just sort of maybe in a little shock, a little like what's going on here kind of thing. I'm just gonna lay back and see what she does, okay? Doesn't really know me that well. And the Knight of Cups. He's getting ready. He's getting ready to dive. He's getting ready to transform. He's a little bit bigger one. My hand's a little shaky. So that's Mars. So Mars is ready. That's this one here. Okay. Wow. All right. So for Venus, who is moving over into the other planet, it's actually she's connecting right there. Okay, I'll put both of these in real nice in the habitat. Venus looks hungry, guys. Venus looks a little hungry. I don't know what it is. What is it? Is it just the parsley? Maybe it's the caterpillars. It hits me right here. Right in the back of the head. Right here. Like stinging. Oh, like it tracks all the way up there. All right. So Venus, oh, she's going to be the nice one. Okay. The sun, maybe she's gender male. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Nine of Pentacles, probably happy that she's going to be in a nice space with real fresh food and not in the back of a parking lot anymore. They're really hungry. Wow. And the Page of Swords. Probably she'll be a little bit smaller and it'll take a little bit longer. And I'm saying likely when the moon is in an air sign, we'll have some more activity, or she'll come out of her thing, whatever. But so far, that's it for the summer. Just these two swallowtails. They'll be very, very pretty. Mars and Venus, I'm going to put them in their habitat, and we're going to do what we did last year and the launch party and all that stuff. Thank you so much for listening to my little rant and letting me pull cards on these guys. All right. We'll see you in the morning for the daily message potty break prediction. And I want to thank everybody for joining me every morning. It's really a lot of fun, actually. I look forward to it. Like, as soon as I get up, I get to pull cards, and there's something really kind of neat about sharing, just sharing, right? Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit dislike. It doesn't matter. Hit something, all right? And we'll see you in the morning.